Welcome back to Waterpark Rangers Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, Sora had just come back from his Neverland adventure, and then he really started tripping, seeing strange things like glowing suns, and now, a mysterious abuela in a castle of unknown origin. Where am I?
Long ago, people lived in peace, bathed in the warmth of light. Everyone loved the light. Then people began to fight over it. They wanted to keep it for themselves. And darkness was born in their hearts. The darkness spread, swallowing the light in many people's hearts. It covered everything, and the world disappeared. But small fragments of light survived, in the hearts of children. With these fragments of light, children rebuilt the lost world. It's the world we live in now. But the true light sleeps deep within the darkness. That's why the worlds are still scattered, divided from each other. But someday, a door to the innermost darkness will open, and the true light will return. So listen, child, even in the deepest darkness, there will always be a light to guide you. Believe in the light, and the darkness will never defeat you. Your heart will shine with its power and push the darkness away. Do you understand, Kairi?
Kairi? Never mind me, I'm just Sora sounding like Mario from Hotel Mario all of a sudden. Hagrid! I couldn't resist. Anyway, that cutscene, totally strange, but it has some importance, significance that I think I may explain a little bit of later.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Kairi? Did you call me?
Kinda reminds me of like Zoolander where he answers his phone. God? I installed that navigation gummy. But you know, that place is crawling with Heartless. Don't say I didn't warn you. Huh? Here, take this along. Okay, a new gummy that we're not going to use. Thanks a lot, Sid. Actually, the gummy ship area around the next world is pretty dangerous. A bit more dangerous than the others. In other words, you have to be a bit more on your toes. You might die once if you're not careful. But there's like no punishment for that anyway, so like who cares? Thought I might as well warn you though. Alright, let's head on to the new world. Hold on, Donald. We don't know what's out there. Why don't we visit worlds first? I'm sure we'll find some new items. Yeah, about that. The only world that I feel like we're visiting right now is the Colosseum. Because we have to continue with the games! And these are actually some pretty fun ones, too. Of consequence, unlike the Phil and Pegasus cups, or more like plaque. Because all the others you do get cups for, but for some reason, for the Pegasus Cup you get a memorial plaque. So technically shouldn't it be called, like, the Pegasus plaque? I know that's a lame name, but it's kind of a misnomer to call it a cup if you're not getting a cup. And this is Glide. Like I said, we can glide around now. You saw that earlier in Traverse Town, and I thought I'd just mention it now for some reason, even when it wasn't as awesome. So, Glide. You can jump and then press, I believe, circle after you've jumped again and, like, hold it down. As long as you have Glide equipped, then you can keep gliding until you touch solid ground. That's the way it works. Or until you fall into some kind of load time. And now, first match. Dusk Vanguard. Oh, really? 5 gargoyles and 3 shadows? That's nothing. Gargoyles are meaningless to me now. Oh, I might not have mentioned this while we were in Halloween Town, but interestingly enough, the Gargoyle Heartless makes a cameo on the front of the actual box for the first Kingdom Hearts. If you look in the corner, I think at the bottom right or bottom left, there's a Gargoyle Heartless down there. Or a statue based off of one, which is admittedly pretty sweet, because I like their enemy design, they're cool. Well, nothing to that. I'm actually wondering if any of these matches are going to give me challenges. Like I said, I think we are over-leveled. Or at least, because we haven't gotten to that part where they level up the enemies, it's not going to be much of a challenge for us. Ooh, okay, this is a bit more of an assortment. Once again, we're just clearing these things out like yesterday's trash. Like Vermin Supreme, gone like yesterday's trash. Hey, he admitted it himself. I'm not sure if I mentioned Vermin Supreme. And I'm not sure if I should mention too much, because probably everyone knows so much about him already. Anyway, these White Knights are completely, like, wow. What was the deal with them? What's their deal? They just decided to go napping on the job in the middle of a battle. This is a part where you're supposed to have some kind of anime reaction where you're like, don't ignore your opponent! Comically, and then there's probably going to be a lot of bloodshed after that. Ooh, Buccaneers! Buccaneers! That's so much fun. Oh my god, Buccaneers. It reminds me of, that Lazy Town thing with the pirate, where he's like, alright, you little Buccaneers! You are a pirate! Yar har ahoy and avast! Can't believe I must have made a reference to that at some point during Wind Waker with all the pirates that appeared in that game. Oh man, and the pirates are also reminding me of Pirates of the Caribbean. That was a real letdown in Kingdom Hearts 2. I was looking forward to so much of the Pirates of the Caribbean world, but then it turned out like, because I love the movies, like, I can hardly ask for anything more in movies. I'm just a sucker for that kind of thing where it's just complete swashbuckling, fisticuffs action, pirates, treasure, oceans. I really have no complaints about Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like a movie. It's a movie series that I couldn't hate even if I wanted to. That being said, I haven't seen the last one that came out. The one with Blackbeard. Anyway, wow, this match is just like the other ones. Gargoyles and White Knights. Nothing remotely interesting about that. Moving right along. Yeah, but the thing about Kingdom Hearts 2 is they had such a chance to make everything so awesome. Once again, Gargoyles being stunned. I'm guessing I must have equipped a new ability, probably for Goofy, that stuns enemies. That must be why we're seeing this happen so often. I've never seen it happen so frequently. I even forgot they had animations for that. This happens so infrequently. But yeah, they had a chance to do so much with Pirates of the Caribbean, and they just didn't. I'll explain why after I do the awesome voice, because I don't want to miss too many chances. Mad Truffle. Ooh, rare truffle. Not sure if we've encountered these. Oh, we might have encountered one before. Yeah, I don't think you can actually get any rewards for them because items just don't drop during the cups here in Olympus Coliseum. So it's kind of just there for jokes, I suppose. For the lulz. Oh, Cloud. Oh dear, Cloud. Cloud! I think we can fight him now. Yeah, he doesn't have much in the way of HP. We can take him down. Oh! Ah! Whoa! That was dangerous. We almost lost there. Haha! But we're not gonna lose. We're gonna do excellently. Haha, we have guard as well, so now this bastard is not gonna be able to have such an easy time with us as he did before. I was different then, but something's off about him today. Mainly the fact that he sucks, and we're not sucky at all. Wow, we've almost defeated him. Cloud, who was once my arch nemesis, is now getting his ass handed to him. Oh no! I hate this attack. Roll away. Dodge, roll, and time it to avoid those attacks. He homes in on you and tries to cut your head off. Ah, he's gonna kill us! Cloud, I'm sorry I said that we outgrew you. That was actually the one scene in The Incredibles that I always thought was really sad. It was when Syndrome says to Mr. Incredible, I've outgrown you. That was always really sad, that one line for some reason. Incredibles is a good movie. Pixar does almost nothing but make good movies, except for, apparently, Cars 2, which I never watched. Probably never will. That being said, I've seen some horrendous movies, so maybe someday I'll watch Cars 2, but I just don't see any reason for me to. Now, don't do that attack again. Haha! Not giving you a chance! I just pulled off Ars Arcanum, guys. I swore to you that I'd explain it, and I put off explaining it for a while. I think we got it right after Captain Hook. I didn't mention what it was. That's what Ars Arcanum was. It's a move where you become... Oh! Metal Chocobo, new Keyblade. Might use that, might not. Dark Squadron. But yeah, the deal about Ars Arcanum is, it lets you be temporarily invincible for just a couple seconds, and in those seconds, you do a crazy sword combo attack, or I should say Keyblade combo attack, on a single target or anyone who's unlucky enough to get in the way. I typically prefer to just use it on single targets because that's just how I work. I don't prefer wasting it on small fry that aren't worth my time. But for Cloud, I was worried he was going to bust out his Master Omni Slash or whatever that thing is called and go after us. So I just wanted to defeat him before he got a chance for that. And that's what Ars Arcanum is for. Dealing good amounts of damage for the cost of, I think, 2 or 3 MP. Flying Pirates. Alright, all the pirate type Pokemon of Neverland. Pirate Tape Pokemon. Oh yeah, Pokemon Black and White 2. That looks downright strange. Don't get me wrong, I loved the first Pokemon Black and White. I know this might sound crazy, but it was the first Pokemon game that I actually played through all the way to the end. I had played like Red, Blue, and Yellow way back when I was a kid. Maybe a little bit of Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Just like hardly anything. Maybe I went and defeated a gym or two. And ultimately, I ended up getting a lot more into Black and White. Now, I can't say like I'm a huge fan of Pokemon overall, but Black and White is a fantastic game. People who say that it's worse than the others are, I'm sorry, they're just looking through like nostalgia goggles. Pokemon has done virtually nothing but get better since it started. And that's the truth. Maybe not in terms of Pokemon design, but in terms of game design, it's only gotten better. And we're going to continue with the Hercules Cup next episode, alright? See you then.